Hey guys, it's your girl Chibi here, and I'm here today to talk about the popular game that's out right now called Call of Dragons. It's by the makers of Rise of Kingdom. And I just wanted to give you my perspective on this game after playing it for about a little less than a month. So a little bit of background on my experience with Rise of Kingdoms. I actually started the game soon after their launch when it was called Rise of Civilization. I was in Kingdom 1127 and I played daily for about 8 months. I met the most amazing people. I was in R4 and then I stopped playing because the weather got nice and I enjoying the spring in New York City. I did come back to the game during the pandemic and tried to restart my account, and by then there had been several KVK. All my friends were super high powered and I didn't even have Castle 25. And I did play, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the beginning just because there was a lot of lag, bugs, and the community I felt had become very toxic, or maybe it was just my first kingdom was amazing with the alliance mates that I had. Also, there were things that Lilith was doing that was introducing into the game that became extremely pay to win. It was really difficult for anybody who didn't spin to keep up. So for that reason, I just deleted the game and basically never looked back. So when Lilith launched the Call of Dragons, I was very excited because I did have some amazing memories in that game, in the Rise of Kingdom, but also not so great ones. So I was a little apprehensive about playing this game and seeing how long that I was going to actually last. Overall, the game is very fun. There's a lot of activities. It's very intricate in terms of strategy, and it's actually a game that you could probably play for many years, just considering the track record with their previous games. Just getting to maximizing a legendary would take about a year as a free-to-play player, and reaching T5 could take over a year for sure. The community seems to be the same ones from Rock. They're very the power requirements of alliances are kind of crazy. I was unfortunately made an account in a content creator and a Kraken spender kingdom. I don't know what you call it in the COD, but I call it kingdom just because of, I guess, from Rock. But regardless, I was literally kicked from the alliance for being offline 2 hours while I was dealing with a war in Whiteout Survival. So initially I was just going to delete the game because I was like, oh my god, this is like the same type of people that the reason I left Rock. But I was like, I'll just, play casually and focus more on PvE instead of just the PvP aspect. And I really enjoy the PvE. It reminds me of the MMORPGs like WoW with the massive raids. The great thing about COD is the amount of content that is already available in game, both in terms of PvE and PvP. It is pretty in-depth and amazing. Also, the graphic is incredible. You have to give them props for that. Now, I think that you can play the game as a free-to-play to low spender. Keep in mind that your player experience in kingdom builders like this does depend upon the server and the alliance that you are able to get into. Those things are very important when you plan to play a game like this. My advice for a new player is to actually join the Discord, the game Discord, and go on the recruitments and join one of the jumper projects that are already starting, and because you'll have people to play with from the start. So I'm quickly going to go over PvP because a war did break out in my server between, I think, the top 2 and 3 alliance. So I was able to see some PvP. The PvP in this game is quite intense, where the wars can last anywhere from days to weeks, and it's 24/7 things. Open field fighting is the unique aspect of this game, similar to Rise of Kingdom. That's what makes it so popular as a war game. So for now, I'm going to continue to keep playing and seeing how the game develops. I'm not going to create any guides for it either, because there are so many great content creators already that's making amazing guides. I'm going to link 2 of my favorites. They're also the creators from Rise of Kingdom. It's Chisgule and Omniarch. So those are 2 of my favorites that I actually do watch for guidance. So I'm going to link them down below. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, and if you want to see any type of content, feel free to drop me a comment about what you want to see, and if you decide to play Call of Dragons, I'll see you in game.